$5,500 for a new pair of titties, I bound like Jordan. Give her a couple thousand, now she feeling important. Dick her down, she be gone by the morning.
All right, let's hop right into this. I am going to tell you guys about my boob job journey. But first, let me get into a subject that is one of my favorite subjects. Me. So let me tell y'all guys a little bit about me. I'm 19. I am 5 foot tall. I was a cup before the surgery. I am now a double D cup. And I got my surgery done in St. Louis. That's about all y'all need to know about me for this video. So let's talk about my surgery. I got my surgery done February 2nd, 2018. I got it done at St. Louis Cosmetic Surgery in St. Louis, hence the name. I'm pretty sure y'all could have guessed that, but let me just, state big facts. This is my big folder of boobie information. Big folder of boobie information. To start off with, how my consultation went. My consultation, was it a free consultation? My consultation cost $75, if I remember correctly. And I went in and talked to the doctor, Dr. Huffaker, about size and why I wanted my boobs done, what I wanted them done for, just little. And we looked at some sizes on a digital computer. Pause. Before I get into my consultation with him, let me tell you guys, I went to 2 consultations before him, and both of the people told me that I couldn't go over like 300 something cc's, and I wanted at least 500 cc's. Really at least 550 cc's, but I wanted at least 500 cc implants, and I wanted them to be silicone. So it took me a while because the FDA approved silicone implants for patients 22 and older, and that's only simply because they did the study on patients that were 22 and older. So it made sense for them to, approve it for people that age and older, because they knew for a fact. They did the study on it. So some plastic surgeons won't do silicone if you're under 22. Others will. They'll just notify you that if you do get silicone implants and you're under the age of 22, sadly, it honestly voids your warranty, literally. So yeah, that's really why I ended up going to St. Louis Cosmetic Surgery, because he was expensive compared to everyone else, but he was willing to give me silicone implants. And I absolutely did not want to say that. But anyways, back to my consultation with him. My consultation with him went great. He literally told me, any size that I named, he was like, yeah, that'll do. Yeah, that'll do. He didn't tell me that no, I had been getting. He didn't tell me the no word. I don't even take no, I don't take that word too well. A lot of people told me the same thing. Oh, you're under the age of 22? Well, we have these very nice saline implants that have your name on them. And I'm like, beep, beep, beep. That's not what I'm interested in. So anyways, the conversation with him went great because he only gave me yeses. And actually, he even let me see a couple of sizes that were bigger than what I wanted and see a little visualization of what it would look like on me through the computer. So yeah, the consultation went great. After the consultation, you come in for your appointment before your surgery. What do they call that? I don't know, but that's whenever you pick your implant size. They give you a big book of porn, honestly, clippets of pornography, and a big old binder. It's but it's just boobs. And you pick your 2 or 3 favorite ones, a couple of your favorite ones, and put it in this folder that they give you, so you can compare and contrast what you got versus what you picked out in the book that you liked. So yeah, that was cool. For that appointment, for us to do that, the sizing and actually picking the implant and everything, before I could be seen, we had to pay for the surgery. So at St. Louis Cosmetic Surgery, you can pay for the consultation, but After that, your next step is literally paying for your surgery. Like, and I paid in cash. We didn't finance or anything, but they do offer financing. I don't know much of anything about it because I didn't go that route, but they do. So yeah, and during that, I don't know, there's a consultation, and the consultation part 2, I really feel so silly not knowing the name for it, but it doesn't even matter at this point. Anyways, during that, they gave me a shirt with the St. Louis Cosmetic Surgery logo on it. It was so cute. I wish I knew where it was. But yeah, they sent me home. Next time they see me was on the surgery table. Let's get into that surgery day. Okay, the day of my surgery, I reported to Manchester Surgery Center. I went in, signed in, showed my ID, and I waited in the waiting room. The wait was approximately 45 minutes to an hour, I think. It was actually pretty busy in there. When I got to the back, they weighed me and, you know, did all that little pre-checkup stuff, and they put me in a bed. She gave me 2 shots, and I was out of it. That's all I remember. 2 shots and stuck some stuff to my body to make sure I was still breathing, and I was out of it. Next thing I remember was waking up. So this part was where it gets bad because I woke up in tears. My chest hurt so bad, I couldn't do anything but cry. I cried so much that the nurses were questioning if I was okay, if I was safe. Literally, they were like, "Are you okay?" They thought at this point I wasn't crying from the surgery, I was crying because of something else. I'm like, no, my chest just hurts really bad. So after that, they sent me on about my way, I guess. That's really all I remember. I do remember that they forgot to give me a pain pump, and they told me that they said that I declined getting a pain pump, and I absolutely know I didn't because I have a low pain tolerance. I was either never asked if I wanted one. I know I was never asked if I wanted one, so I guess that's what happened. They just forgot to ask about it, and I just never got one. But the thing is, at the consultation part 2 that I mentioned, she went through the whole pain pump instruction sheet so that I know how to use it. So honestly, they didn't ask me if I needed a pain pump. They just told me that I was getting one. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. They didn't ask about it. They told me I was getting one, and I didn't get one. I definitely could have used it. I cried my eyes out for 2 days straight. They prescribed me Percocet. The strength was a 0.5, and yeah, for definitely for the first 2 days, every time I woke up in tears. I took 2 Percocets. My bad, I'm using the slang term. I don't even care. I took 2 perks, Percocet, I need Percocet, and went back to sleep. Every time. Every time I woke up for the first 2 days, I took my pain pills and I went back to sleep because I could not take it. But Dr. Huffaker did let me know that my chest muscles were significantly tighter than the normal person. He was asking me if I lifted weights and stuff. He was like, "Do you do heavy weightlifting?" And he was like, your chest is really tight. Your chest muscles are a lot tighter than a normal person. So you might experience more pain. Turn that might into I absolutely will experience the worst pain in your life. Yes, and yes, and yes. It was the worst pain in my life. But I would do it all over again. I swear I would. But I don't think I'll ever go in and get my boobs bigger or smaller. I'm just saying, if I had to choose to get it done again or not, I would. It wasn't that horrible. It was definitely well worth it. My recovery, I was literally skating for hours at a skating rink. 5 or 6 days later, 5 or 6 days after my surgery, I was skating. I will say that I did take a pain pill right before I started skating though. I took 1 Percocet, just 1, and it was a 0.5 because I was going to be skating, so I didn't want to be, really drugged up at a skating rink. But I did take 1 just in case my chest started hurting, and I was completely fine. I don't work out. I don't work out, so I can't even tell you how long it took me until I could start hitting the gym again, because I ain't never hit the gym. All right? What else? I'm just gonna hop into some pros and cons, but here's a teeny tiny list of cons for y'all. My nipples literally will get hard if my nipples get hard all the time. Like, no matter what, I could have went like this and my nipples probably would have got hard. After my surgery, yeah, I just have hard nipples all the time. Like, all the time. It doesn't matter if it could be. The high lately has been 95, 97. We'll be out in the peak of the heat and my nipples will be brick hard for no reason. I didn't lose sensitivity in them, obviously. They're a lot more sensitive, except for one. It's weird because I did lose a little sensitivity in it. Like, it's not as sensitive, but it still gets hard all the time. But it's not as sensitive to like touch and stuff. My scars, as far as my scars go, I haven't done anything to make the appearance look any better. This is my scar untouched, basically, right after surgery. This is my scars. I haven't put anything on them, any cream or anything, to get rid of the darkness or rid of the scar, period. But I will start that sometime this month. I'm gonna find a good scar cream and start on it. I just don't care because literally I start off as A cup. My boobs are so big now that this scar that was once up against my skin doesn't even show. Like, not even in, it doesn't show during, it just really doesn't show. Not really during side boob or anything. Like, it doesn't really show. You can't really see it. This isn't like the best lighting, but you can't really see it. So that's really why I don't care to work on the appearance of my scars, but I will. And as soon as I do, I'll upload a video with what worked. But yeah, so more specs on I got them put underneath the muscle. The total cost was $7,500. I got a $500 discount, so they were $7,000. Paid in cash. They offer financing, but didn't go that route. My operation time was around 2 hours. Literally, like, my operation time was 2 hours. He's so quick and so fast. Like, he's really, actually my operation time said 1.5 hours. I'm just gonna say 2 hours because I forgot exactly. And I know for a fact it didn't hit 2 hours on the dot, but yeah. Pretty much that'll be it for my first video. It was just basic facts and specs on my boob job journey. You guys can comment below what you guys want to know next, and everything. As of today, it is July 13th. I think so. It's July 13th, 2018. So I've had my boobs done for about 5 months or so. So this is the drop that they've had so far. I will insert pictures, like before pictures. So you guys can see what they looked like when I first got them done. And this is how far they've dropped so far. This is a lot of dropping because my implant was literally sitting on top of my tattoo right here. Like, my tattoo was on top of my implant. My tattoo was sitting on top of my implant. So that just goes to show you how much they've dropped. A bunch. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I'm almost positive, absolutely positive that I forgot some things. You guys just comment. Let me know what you want to know, what I forgot, what I didn't go into much detail about. Just let me know. See ya.
Out of town, first class flight. 500 for a new pair of titties, I bound like Jordan. Give her a couple